You won't believe what we've uncovered in this insane lineup of the top 7 legendary cars of 2026. From the thunderous Pontiac Firebird Trans Am to the jaw-dropping Porsche 911 Turbo S, and from the reborn Chevrolet Nova 45P4 to the ultra-exclusive Maserati Quattroporte, this video dives deep into style, speed, and pure automotive dominance. The Corvette Stingray and Zora are rewriting performance history, while the Plymouth Roadrunner makes a nostalgic yet modern comeback that'll blow your mind. Watch till the end, the #1 car will leave you speechless. The 2026 Maserati Quattroporte. This car isn't just a symbol of Italian craftsmanship. It's a living piece of art that perfectly blends high-end luxury, cutting-edge technology, and unrestrained power. Maserati has always stood for sophistication and soul-stirring performance, and the 2026 Quattroporte takes that legacy to an entirely new level. At first glance, the exterior immediately commands attention. The front fascia is dominated by Maserati's iconic Trident grille, now larger and more sculpted, giving the sedan a fierce yet elegant stance. The new adaptive LED matrix headlights stretch seamlessly into the fenders, giving the front profile a sleek, modern identity while maintaining that unmistakable Maserati charm. The hood is long and muscular with subtle creases that emphasize power and precision. Every contour has been designed with aerodynamics in mind, channeling air efficiently around the body to improve performance and reduce drag. From the side, the proportions are nothing short of perfect. The 2026 Quattroporte sits lower than before, giving it a more aggressive and sporty silhouette. The frameless doors, flush handles, and 21-inch forged alloy wheels add a touch of futuristic elegance, while the 3 signature air vents behind the front wheels pay homage to Maserati's heritage. The roofline flows gracefully toward the rear, where a subtle lip spoiler and redesigned LED taillights complete the sculpture-like rear profile. Dual quad exhausts emphasize its performance DNA, while a diffuser integrated into the rear bumper not only adds visual drama but also enhances aerodynamic efficiency. The new color options deserve special mention. Maserati now offers shades like Nero Assoluto, Blue Inchiostro, and Rosso Rubino that shimmer differently under sunlight, giving the car a sense of motion even when it's standing still. The Quattroporte 2026 is a car that effortlessly turns heads wherever it goes, not because it shouts for attention, but because it exudes pure class and confidence. Step inside, and you're greeted by an interior that feels like a private first-class lounge on wheels. Maserati has redefined luxury through a fusion of traditional Italian craftsmanship and futuristic design elements. The moment you close the soft-closed doors, the outside world disappears into silence. The cabin is wrapped in the finest full-grain leather, carbon fiber, and real wood trims, all hand-stitched and assembled with meticulous precision. The centerpiece of the interior is Maserati's new 14.5-inch floating touchscreen display with ultra-fast response and stunning graphics. It integrates seamlessly with a 12.3-inch digital instrument cluster, offering customizable layouts for performance, navigation, and comfort information. The infotainment system runs on Maserati's latest intelligent assistant software, compatible with Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, and over-the-air updates. Voice commands have become more natural, allowing drivers to control navigation, music, and even cabin temperature with simple phrases. Every passenger enjoys exceptional comfort, thanks to the redesigned seats that now come with heating, cooling, and a massage function. The rear seats are equally luxurious, featuring individual climate zones, reclining capability, and entertainment screens integrated into the seatbacks. The ambient lighting system adds to the overall mood, offering a choice of 64 colors that can adapt to driving modes or personal preference. Maserati has also elevated the sound experience with a bespoke Sonus Faber 21-speaker 3D sound system. The result is an immersive audio experience that rivals some of the best home theater setups. The panoramic glass roof allows natural light to flood the interior, creating an open and airy feel. Every detail, from the leather-wrapped steering wheel to the knurled metal knobs, exudes sophistication and quality. It's not just a car interior, it's a statement of refinement. Now let's talk about performance, the heart and soul of the 2026 Quattroporte. Maserati offers two main powertrains for this model year. The first is a twin-turbocharged 3.0-liter V6 engine, producing 490 horsepower and 600 Nm of torque, paired with an 8-speed ZF automatic transmission. This setup delivers blistering acceleration, propelling the car from 0 to 60 mph in just 4.2 seconds. But for those who crave even more power, there's the all-new Quattroporte Trofeo variant, featuring a 4.0-liter twin-turbo V8, pushing out an astonishing 590 horsepower. It launches from 0 to 60 mph in a heart-pounding 3.7 seconds and reaches a top speed of over 200 mph, making it one of the fastest luxury sedans in its class. Handling is where Maserati truly shines. The car's near-perfect 50-50 weight distribution, adaptive air suspension, and intelligent all-wheel drive system ensure precision and confidence at any speed. The suspension automatically adjusts to road conditions, providing a soft, cushioned ride during cruising and firming up instantly when spirited driving begins. The steering feels perfectly weighted, light in the city and precise on the highway. Maserati's Skyhook adaptive damping system constantly monitors every movement, ensuring comfort without compromising on control. Driving modes: Normal, Sport, Corsa, and Efficiency allow you to tailor the car's personality to your mood. In Sport or Corsa mode, the exhaust opens up with a deep, resonant growl that's pure symphony to any enthusiast's ears. It's the kind of sound that gives you goosebumps every time you press the accelerator. The braking system, co-developed with Brembo, offers exceptional stopping power, with massive ventilated discs and red calipers peeking through the wheels, reminding you that this beauty is built for performance as much as luxury. Fuel economy, while not the primary concern for buyers of this caliber, has improved slightly thanks to new hybrid assistance and engine optimization. Maserati has integrated mild hybrid technology into some variants, combining performance and efficiency without compromising the thrill. The hybrid Quattroporte delivers impressive torque at low speeds and smooth acceleration that feels seamless. As for safety and technology, Maserati leaves nothing to chance. The 2026 Quattroporte is packed with advanced driver assistance systems, including adaptive cruise control, lane keeping assist, traffic jam assist, automatic emergency braking, and a 360-degree camera system. The Level 2 semi-autonomous driving feature helps during long drives, while the new AI-based predictive safety system monitors driver behavior and road conditions to prevent potential hazards before they occur. When it comes to pricing, the 2026 Maserati Quattroporte starts around $120,000 for the base V6 model, while the high-performance Trofeo version can climb up to around $170,000 depending on customization. With Maserati's extensive personalization program, buyers can choose from a wide palette of exterior paints, bespoke interiors, and unique wheel designs, allowing each Quattroporte to reflect its owner's taste and personality. The 2026 Maserati Quattroporte isn't just a car, it's a declaration of elegance, power, and prestige. It combines the soul of an Italian supercar with the grace of a luxury limousine, making it a dream machine for those who demand both comfort and excitement in one package. Whether you're cruising the streets of Los Angeles, London, Toronto, or Berlin, this car makes a statement that few others can match. If you've been waiting for a sedan that can offer the thrill of a sports car with the comfort of a luxury suite, the Maserati Quattroporte 2026 might just be the perfect match. It's more than transportation, it's an experience. A journey that begins the moment you press the start button and hear that engine roar to life. 2026 Chevrolet Corvette Stingray, a car that has once again redefined what an American sports car can be. This isn't just a car, it's a statement, a blend of heritage and high-tech that makes the new Stingray one of the most exciting Corvettes ever built. If you think you know the Stingray, think again, because the 2026 version brings a whole new level of performance, luxury, and refinement that will shock both loyal Corvette fans and European supercar enthusiasts. Let's start with the first thing that grabs your attention: The exterior. The 2026 Corvette Stingray looks like it came straight from a futuristic concept car show. Chevrolet has taken everything that made the C8 generation so special and made it sharper, meaner, and even more aerodynamic. The body sits low and wide, hugging the road like a race machine. The front fascia now features a more aggressive grille design that improves airflow and cooling, while the sleek LED headlights slice through the dark with razor-like precision. The signature mid-engine layout remains the star of the show, perfectly balanced under that beautifully sculpted rear deck. Every curve and contour serves a purpose, from the side air intakes feeding the engine to the sculpted hood lines that improve downforce. The new lightweight aluminum and carbon fiber panels give it that fighter jet stance, while the redesigned rear diffuser and quad exhaust setup make it look ready to devour the track. What's even more impressive is the color range for 2026. Chevrolet has introduced bold new finishes like rapid metallic red, Arctic shadow blue, and carbon flash black, each reflecting light in a way that highlights the Stingray's muscular silhouette. The optional carbon fiber aero kit takes the car's visual aggression to another level, adding a race-ready rear spoiler, front splitters, and side skirts that don't just look incredible, they genuinely enhance high-speed stability. Rolling on 20-inch forged wheels at the front and 21-inch at the rear, wrapped in Michelin Pilot Sport 4S tires. The Stingray looks planted and purposeful. Whether you're parked or pushing it through tight corners, open the door, and you step into a world that screams performance luxury. The interior of the 2026 Corvette Stingray is pure driver-focused perfection. Chevrolet has refined every inch of the cabin to deliver an exotic supercar feel without the outrageous price tag. The cockpit wraps around you like a custom-fitted racing suit. The steering wheel, still that distinctive squared-off two-spoke design, now features a tactile suede grip and reworked buttons for a more premium touch. Behind it sits a 12-inch customizable digital cluster, displaying everything from G-force readings to a new track mode interface that feels straight out of a fighter jet. The materials inside the 2026 Stingray have been taken up a notch. Full grain, Napa leather, carbon fiber inserts, brushed aluminum, and micro-suede accents give the cabin a handcrafted, bespoke feel. Even the stitching has been redesigned with precision laser threading for better durability and aesthetics. The seats, whether you choose GT1, GT2, or the hardcore competition sport buckets, offer perfect support for long drives and track days alike. And the sound system? A 14-speaker Bose Performance Series setup surrounds you in crystal-clear audio, delivering deep, punchy bass and crisp highs. Perfect for when you're cruising with your favorite playlist. Chevrolet has also integrated a new 11-inch infotainment display with improved responsiveness and updated graphics. It runs the latest Chevy UX software, offering seamless connectivity with Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, and even over-the-air performance updates. Wireless charging, ambient lighting customization, and advanced voice control make this car as smart as it is thrilling. The Stingray's interior layout remains distinctively Corvette, a narrow spine of controls separating driver and passenger, giving that true single-seater racing vibe. For those who appreciate finer details, even the air vents and drive mode selectors have been reshaped for a cleaner, more futuristic aesthetic. Now let's get to the heart of the beast: performance. The 2026 Chevrolet Corvette Stingray continues to use its legendary 6.2-liter naturally aspirated LT2 V8 engine, but Chevrolet has refined it for even sharper response and more power. It now produces around 510 horsepower and 485 pound-feet of torque, sending that power directly to the rear wheels through an advanced 8-speed dual-clutch transmission. That means blistering acceleration, 0 to 60 mapper in just 2.9 seconds. The shifts are lightning fast, and the power delivery is instant, creating that spine-tingling rush every time you tap the throttle. But the Stingray isn't just about raw speed. Chevrolet engineers have worked hard on the chassis dynamics and suspension setup. The Magnetic Ride Control 5.0 system reads the road in real time, adjusting damping rates every millisecond for optimal balance and comfort. Whether you're cruising through city streets or pushing it on a mountain pass, the ride feels perfectly composed. The steering feedback is laser precise, giving you total control and confidence. Even at high speeds, the Stingray feels planted, thanks to its near-perfect 50-50 weight distribution and aerodynamic efficiency. The braking system has also been upgraded, featuring Brembo carbon ceramic rotors on higher trims, offering fade-free performance and incredible stopping power. One of the most exciting new features for 2026 is the optional Performance Track Pack, which adds a limited slip differential, track-tuned suspension, and lightweight forged components for those who want to extract every ounce of performance on the circuit. The exhaust system has been completely re-engineered, delivering a deep, aggressive growl that transforms into a ferocious roar at high RPMs, a sound that will turn heads long before the Stingray even comes into view. Despite its incredible performance, the 2026 Corvette Stingray remains surprisingly practical. You still get a front trunk and a rear cargo compartment, enough space for a weekend getaway, something most supercars can't claim. Fuel efficiency has even improved slightly, thanks to cylinder deactivation technology and revised aerodynamics, offering around 25 miles per gallon on highways, which is impressive for a V8-powered sports car. Now let's talk price. The 2026 Corvette Stingray remains one of the best performance bargains in the world. The base 1LT trim starts at around $72,000, while the mid-tier 2LT and 3LT versions range between $80,000 and $88,000 depending on customization. Add the Z51 Performance Package or the full track pack, and you're still under the $100,000 mark. An unbelievable deal when you compare it to European rivals offering similar power and performance for twice the price. For those seeking a convertible, the retractable hardtop variant adds about $7,000 to the total, giving you that open-air thrill without compromising on rigidity or design. Every element of the 2026 Stingray shows how far Chevrolet has come, from an affordable muscle car to a genuine world-class supercar contender. It's not just about straight-line speed anymore. It's about precision, sophistication, and confidence. This car bridges the gap between American muscle and European finesse like never before. Whether you're cruising through downtown streets or carving through tight corners on the track, the Corvette Stingray 2026 delivers a sense of connection and excitement that few cars in the world can match. So if you've ever dreamed of owning a supercar without the supercar price tag, this is the one to beat. The 2026 Chevrolet Corvette Stingray is proof that you don't need to spend $200,000 to experience pure performance bliss. It's bold, it's beautiful, and it's built to thrill. 2026 Porsche 911 Turbo S. For decades, the 911 Turbo S has been the perfect blend of precision, speed, and everyday usability. And with the 2026 model, Porsche has turned things up to an entirely new level. So buckle up, because this isn't just a review, it's an experience. Let's start with that unmistakable design. The 2026 Porsche 911 Turbo S keeps the legendary silhouette that's instantly recognizable anywhere in the world. But now it's sharper, wider, and more sculpted than ever. The front fascia features an all-new aerodynamic package with adaptive air intakes that adjust automatically based on speed and cooling needs. The LED matrix headlights have been redesigned with slimmer, more aggressive lines that give the car a razor-sharp stare. The hood dips low with a subtle muscular curvature that leads your eyes straight to the Porsche crest, still hand-finished and embedded with pride. From the side profile, the stance is pure Porsche, low, wide, and perfectly balanced. The 2026 model rides on new 21-inch forged aluminum wheels in the front and massive 22-inch wheels at the rear, wrapped in high-performance Pirelli P0 tires. The sculpted air intakes behind the doors have been reworked to improve cooling efficiency for the new engine setup, while the door handles now sit flush with the body, popping out only when needed. At the rear, it's a statement of performance. The iconic LED light bar stretches across the back, connecting the 3D Porsche script, while the active spoiler now deploys faster and at steeper angles for maximum downforce. The quad titanium exhaust tips and carbon fiber diffuser complete a look that screams power and precision. The new 911 Turbo S isn't just about aesthetics, it's about aerodynamic brilliance. Porsche engineers spent over 500 hours refining the airflow in the wind tunnel. As a result, the drag coefficient has dropped to an astonishing 0.29, while downforce has increased by nearly 15% compared to the 2025 model. Every vent, every curve, and every millimeter of this car has a purpose: to make it faster, more stable, and more thrilling to drive. Stepping inside, the 2026 Turbo S is where luxury meets race-bred precision. As soon as you open the lightweight doors, you're greeted by an interior that's equal parts art and engineering. The cabin is wrapped in the finest Napa leather, Alcantara, and carbon fiber, with every stitch perfectly placed by hand. The seats are newly designed adaptive sports seats with 18-way adjustment, integrated cooling and heating, and memory function. The Porsche crest is embossed on the headrests, while contrast stitching runs through the dashboard and door panels, adding a layer of bespoke craftsmanship. The cockpit is futuristic yet familiar. The driver gets a fully digital 12.9-inch curved display behind the steering wheel, offering customizable driving information, navigation, and performance telemetry. The center console houses a massive 13.2-inch touchscreen running the latest Porsche communication management system. It's faster, smoother, and supports wireless Android Auto, Apple CarPlay, and even integrated AI-based voice commands. The air vents have been redesigned into slim, horizontal lines to give the cabin a wider feel, and the ambient lighting system offers 64 color choices that adapt to your driving mode. One of the most striking elements inside is the new steering wheel, inspired by Porsche's GT3 race cars. It's smaller, grippier, and offers a driving mode selector dial that lets you switch instantly between normal, Sport, Sport Plus, and the all-new Turbo Boost mode. When you twist into Turbo Boost, the car preps every system for maximum performance: engine mapping, transmission response, suspension stiffness, and even aerodynamic wing angles. It's like transforming a Grand Tourer into a track monster in a split second. In terms of comfort, Porsche has truly embraced the luxury side of performance. The dual-zone climate system is whisper quiet. The Bose 3D surround sound system has been fine-tuned for acoustic perfection, and there's even a new fragrance module that subtly releases Porsche's signature interior scent during long drives. But make no mistake, while the cabin pampers you, the car itself is built to dominate roads and racetracks alike. Under the hood, the 2026 911 Turbo S carries a heavily upgraded 3.8-liter twin-turbo flat-six engine. Thanks to larger turbochargers, an improved intercooler, and lighter internals, this beast now produces an incredible 670 horsepower and 620 lb-ft of torque. That's a serious bump from the previous model, and it's instantly noticeable. Power is sent through an 8-speed PDK dual-clutch transmission that shifts faster than the blink of an eye, just 100 milliseconds per shift. The result? A 0 to 60 mph sprint in just 2.3 seconds, making it one of the quickest production cars in the world. The top speed? A breathtaking 211 miles per hour. But power is nothing without control, and that's where Porsche shines. The 2026 Turbo S features a new generation of all-wheel drive that constantly recalibrates torque distribution every 10 milliseconds. It also has rear-wheel steering, adaptive dampers, and the Porsche Active Suspension Management System that continuously adjusts each corner based on road conditions. Whether you're carving through alpine passes, tearing down the Autobahn, or cruising city streets, the 911 Turbo S feels planted, precise, and alive. For those who love track days, Porsche has also introduced a new performance chrono package that integrates launch control data, tire temperature sensors, and a live telemetry system viewable through the center screen or your smartphone. And when you hit the brakes, the new carbon ceramic discs, now larger and lighter, bring this powerhouse to a stop faster than ever before. Despite all that ferocity, The Turbo S remains impressively practical. The front trunk still offers enough space for a weekend getaway bag, and the small rear seats fold down to provide extra storage. Porsche even made improvements to fuel efficiency, with the engine capable of shutting down 2 cylinders during low-speed cruising to save fuel, though, let's be honest, no one buys a Turbo S to count miles per gallon. Now let's talk about pricing. The 2026 Porsche 911 Turbo S starts around $235,000 in the US, and with custom paint finishes, performance upgrades, and interior personalization through Porsche exclusive manufacturer, most buyers will likely spend closer to $270,000. In the UK, prices start at roughly $205,000. In Canada, around $310,000 Canadian dollars, and in Germany, approximately $230,000 before options. It's not cheap, but then again, this is the kind of machine that delivers supercar performance with the comfort of a luxury sedan and the reliability of a Porsche. Every time you drive the 911 Turbo S, it reminds you why it's not just a car, it's a legacy on wheels. It's that unmistakable connection between man, machine, and motion that very few cars can replicate. Whether you're blasting down a straight or taking a quiet midnight drive through the city, the Turbo S never feels out of place. It's equally happy being a refined cruiser or a ferocious track weapon. The 2026 model isn't trying to reinvent the 911 formula, it's perfecting it. With sharper design, more intelligent technology, improved aerodynamics, and breathtaking performance, Porsche has once again proven that evolution can be more thrilling than revolution. So, if you're looking for a car that delivers mind-bending acceleration, timeless design, and luxury that's crafted with surgical precision, the 2026 Porsche 911 Turbo S isn't just an option. It's the dream. And that's why this car remains a benchmark that every other sports car in the world is still chasing. 2026 Plymouth Roadrunner. Yes, the muscle car icon that once ruled the American streets has returned, and it's louder, faster, and more refined than ever. This isn't just a car. It's a resurrection of pure American performance heritage blended with 21st century technology and design precision. From the first glance, the 2026 Plymouth Roadrunner looks like a modern-day beast with roots deeply grounded in its classic DNA. The front fascia grabs your attention with its aggressive stance, a wide grille with the signature Roadrunner emblem sitting proudly at the center, flanked by sleek LED matrix headlights that feature a subtle throwback to the old circular design. The hood is sculpted with deep muscle lines that scream power, hinting at what's hiding beneath. The air intakes are larger, more aerodynamic, and fully functional, channeling cool air directly to the powerhouse inside. The side profile is a masterclass in balancing nostalgia with modern aerodynamics. The long hood, short rear deck, and muscular haunches retain that classic coupe silhouette while adding a futuristic edge with carbon fiber panels and sharp aerodynamic contours. The 20-inch forged alloy wheels with the new Performance R design sit perfectly inside wide fenders, giving the car an aggressive road presence. The rear end is equally jaw-dropping, featuring a full-length LED light bar that stretches across the tailgate and a retro-inspired Plymouth badge that glows at night. Dual titanium exhaust tips sit neatly under a sculpted carbon diffuser, and when this thing roars to life, the sound is pure American thunder. Step inside the 2026 Roadrunner, and the transformation from muscle to modern masterpiece becomes even clearer. The cabin is designed to feel both luxurious and driver-focused. Plymouth has clearly taken inspiration from both Dodge and Chrysler's premium interiors, but added its own flavor of raw performance aesthetics. The dashboard features a 14-inch curved OLED infotainment screen integrated seamlessly into a leather-wrapped console. Every surface you touch feels premium, from the Alcantara-wrapped steering wheel to the real carbon fiber trims running across the dash and doors. The driver's cockpit is fully digital, with a customizable 12.5-inch instrument cluster that changes layout depending on your driving mode. From a minimalist road view in eco mode to a race-inspired tachometer in track mode. The seats are sculpted racing buckets designed by Recaro, offering both comfort and serious lateral support. You get heating, cooling, and even memory settings, making this one of the most versatile interiors in any performance car today. The ambient lighting system is another highlight, with 64 customizable colors that react dynamically to the car's driving mode and even your acceleration patterns. The infotainment system runs the latest Uconnect 6.0 with AI voice assistance, Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, satellite navigation, and real-time performance telemetry. There's even an optional head-up display projecting crucial information directly onto the windshield, keeping your eyes glued to the road. For audio lovers, the 900-watt Harman Kardon sound system delivers concert-quality acoustics. But let's be honest, with an exhaust note this good, you may never turn it on. Now, let's talk performance. The soul of the Roadrunner. Under that sculpted hood lies a monstrous 6.2-liter supercharged Hemi V8 engine producing a staggering 725 horsepower and 680 pound-feet of torque. Plymouth has also introduced a mild hybrid assist system, providing an instant torque boost at lower RPMs, improving acceleration and fuel efficiency. The result? 0 to 60 mph in a jaw-dropping 3.1 seconds, making it faster than some European supercars, twice its price. The engine is mated to an 8-speed automatic transmission that delivers lightning-quick shifts. But for the purists, there's a manual option available. Yes, you heard that right? A proper 6-speed manual transmission for those who still crave the old-school muscle car experience. The Roadrunner's power is sent to the rear wheels, but an advanced traction management system ensures the car remains stable and composed, even when you're unleashing all 725 horses. Handling has also evolved drastically from the old-school days. Thanks to the new adaptive magnetic suspension, the 2026 Roadrunner feels surprisingly nimble for its size. It reads the road 1,000 times per second, adjusting damping, cornering stiffness, and ride comfort on the fly. On city streets, it glides smoothly, absorbing bumps and imperfections effortlessly. On the track, it transforms into a corner-carving monster, with razor-sharp steering feedback and a balanced chassis that gives you immense confidence behind the wheel. Braking is handled by massive Brembo carbon ceramic discs, ensuring that all that power can be reined in safely. Plymouth engineers have also tuned the exhaust system for a dual personality, quiet and refined in comfort mode, but open the valves in track mode, and you're greeted with an explosive growl that echoes through your chest. Fuel efficiency isn't typically a muscle car's strong suit, but the mild hybrid system and cylinder deactivation technology help the Roadrunner achieve around 18 miles per gallon combined. Impressive considering the performance it delivers. For those looking for a greener option, Plymouth has even hinted at a future all-electric Roadrunner variant, though no release date has been confirmed yet. When it comes to technology and safety, the 2026 model doesn't cut corners. You get adaptive cruise control, lane keeping assist, blind spot detection, and even an AI-based predictive braking system that monitors surrounding vehicles and road conditions in real time. The car also features autonomous parking, a 360-degree camera system, and over-the-air software updates to keep the system future-ready. Now let's talk about pricing. The base model of the 2026 Plymouth Roadrunner starts around $89,995, which gets you the full Hemi V8 powertrain and rear-wheel drive setup. The mid-level GT trim with added features and the magnetic suspension system sits around $105,000. The top-tier Superbird Edition, limited to just 500 units worldwide, will cost roughly $135,000 and comes with exclusive paint options, lightweight carbon ceramic brakes, and a more aggressive aerodynamic package. For what it offers, performance, heritage, and cutting-edge luxury, the Roadrunner feels like a steal compared to European competitors in the same power range. So, does the 2026 Plymouth Roadrunner live up to its legendary name? Absolutely. It's not just a car, it's a statement that American muscle isn't dead, it's evolved. It brings the nostalgia of raw, old-school horsepower and merges it with today's digital precision and luxury refinement. From its breathtaking design to its monstrous engine and tech-packed interior, this car is everything enthusiasts hoped the Roadrunner revival would be. And then some. Whether you're in the USA, UK, Canada, or Germany, this is the kind of machine that turns heads everywhere it goes. It's bold, unapologetic, and pure adrenaline in motion. The 2026 Roadrunner proves that legends never die. They just come back faster, smarter, and louder. Thanks for watching Auto Rush Pro. American Muscle, the all-new 2026 Corvette Zora. This car isn't just another evolution of the Corvette lineage. It's the ultimate fusion of hybrid performance and supercar technology that aims to push Chevrolet straight into hypercar territory. So buckle up, because this one's going to blow your mind. Let's start with the first thing that instantly grabs your attention: the exterior. The 2026 Corvette Zora is designed to be a statement of dominance. Every angle, every crease, and every curve has a purpose. The front fascia is aggressive, featuring a new aerodynamic nose with sharper LED matrix headlights that slice through the air like blades. The carbon fiber splitter sits low and wide, feeding air perfectly into active aero channels that keep the car glued to the asphalt at high speeds. From the side, the Zora flaunts a beautifully sculpted mid-engine profile that screams performance. The air intakes behind the doors are larger than ever, not just for show, but to feed the hybrid system's intercoolers and keep the twin-turbocharged V8 breathing freely. The roofline tapers into a sleek rear deck, giving the Zora that exotic European flair while still maintaining its distinct American soul. At the back, things get even more dramatic. The quad exhaust tips have been repositioned to the sides, while a massive active rear wing dominates the rear end. This spoiler adjusts automatically based on driving mode, maximizing downforce when you're carving corners and reducing drag on straightaways. The taillights are a futuristic reinterpretation of the classic Corvette design, glowing in a razor-sharp LED pattern that looks like lightning in motion. The entire body is built using a mix of carbon fiber and aluminum, keeping weight impressively low for a hybrid supercar. The Zora rides on 21-inch forged wheels wrapped in Michelin Pilot Sport Cup 2R tires, ensuring that every ounce of power is translated into pure traction. Now step inside, and the Corvette Zora greets you with an interior that's a blend of high-tech sophistication and racing DNA. This is not your typical Corvette cabin. It feels more like sitting inside a fighter jet cockpit. The driving position is perfectly low, the steering wheel is squared off with integrated drive mode buttons, and the instrument cluster is a fully digital 14-inch display that reconfigures itself depending on the mode you select. The central infotainment screen tilts slightly toward the driver, giving off that driver-focused aura that performance car fans crave. The materials are top-notch. You'll find premium leather, Alcantara, and exposed carbon fiber everywhere. Chevrolet offers multiple customization packages with color themes inspired by famous Corvette racing liveries. The seats are ultra-light carbon bucket designs that hug you tightly during high-speed runs, yet remain comfortable for long drives, thanks to adaptive bolstering and ventilated options. Even the stitching has a futuristic pattern that matches the car's performance-driven character. The sound insulation has been tuned to let in just enough engine growl so you can enjoy that raw twin-turbo V8 symphony. While still maintaining luxury-level refinement, the Zora also embraces technology like never before. You get augmented reality navigation projected directly onto the windshield, a 360-degree performance camera system that records your laps, and an advanced AI-based co-pilot that adjusts suspension and torque distribution in real time. It's as if the car anticipates your next move before you even make it. There's also a premium Bose performance audio system with active noise control, making this car equally perfect for track days or cross-country road trips. Now, let's talk about what really sets the 2026 Corvette Zora apart: its performance. Under that sculpted body lies a revolutionary powertrain setup. At the heart of the Zora is a 5.5-liter twin-turbocharged flat-plane crank V8 engine borrowed from the Z06 but massively upgraded. Paired with an electric front axle system, the Zora is officially the first all-wheel drive hybrid Corvette in history. Together they produce an earth-shattering 1,000 horsepower and nearly 1,000 pound-feet of torque. This combination delivers instant torque off the line while maintaining that spine-tingling V8 soundtrack. The hybrid system isn't just about saving fuel, it's designed for brutal acceleration. The electric motors eliminate turbo lag entirely, giving the Zora immediate response the moment you hit the throttle. From 0 to 60 miles per hour, it rockets in an astonishing 1.9 seconds, putting it in the same league as hypercars like the Rimac Nevera and the Bugatti Chiron. The top speed? A mind-bending 215 miles per hour, electronically limited to ensure stability and safety. Handling-wise, the Corvette Zora is a masterpiece. It features an advanced magnetic ride control system that reads the road 1,000 times per second and adjusts damping instantly. Whether you're cruising through city streets or attacking hairpins on a mountain pass, the Zora remains perfectly balanced. The torque vectoring system intelligently sends power to each wheel for maximum grip, and the electronic differential ensures lightning-fast corner exits. The steering is razor-sharp and communicative, making the car feel like an extension of your body. It's raw yet refined, a combination very few cars can achieve. Braking power is equally impressive. The Zora comes equipped with carbon ceramic brakes developed in collaboration with Brembo, giving it unbelievable stopping performance. Even after repeated high-speed stops, there's zero fade. The regenerative braking system also feeds power back into the hybrid batteries, extending electric range and improving efficiency. Speaking of which, while no one buys a Corvette for fuel economy, the Zora does offer a modest electric-only mode for city driving, perfect for sneaking out early mornings without waking the neighbors. When it comes to pricing, Chevrolet has made sure the Corvette Zora remains a dream within reach, at least compared to European hypercars. The starting price is expected to be around $250,000 in the US, which might sound steep, but when you consider that it competes with cars double or even triple that price, it's an absolute bargain for what it delivers. Fully loaded models with all the carbon fiber and performance upgrades can touch $300,000, while limited edition launch variants are rumored to go even higher. But no matter which version you choose, the Zora gives you hypercar-level performance at a fraction of the cost. Chevrolet has also announced that production numbers will be limited to preserve exclusivity. Each Zora will be hand-assembled at the Bowling Green plant, with special VINs and commemorative plaques marking it as part of the most advanced Corvette ever built. For the USA, UK, Canada, and Germany markets, deliveries are expected to start in mid-2026, with early reservations already causing a stir among collectors and enthusiasts alike. The 2026 Corvette Zora isn't just another step forward. It's a revolution in American automotive history. It takes everything we've loved about Corvettes for decades, the power, the sound, the soul, and merges it with the precision of next-generation hybrid technology. It's Chevrolet saying loud and clear that they can stand toe-to-toe with Ferrari, Lamborghini, and McLaren, and maybe even outdo them. So, what do you think? Has Chevrolet finally built a car worthy of being called America's first true hypercar? Drop your thoughts below, because the Corvette Zora 2026 isn't just about numbers, it's about legacy, emotion, and the rebirth of a legend. The 2026 Pontiac Firebird Trans Am. Yes, you heard that right. The Firebird is back, bolder, sharper, and more alive than ever before. Pontiac may have been gone for over a decade, but this comeback isn't just a revival. It's a resurrection of a muscle car that once defined an entire generation, and now it's ready to take on the modern automotive world with technology, aggression, and pure V8 thunder that shakes your soul. From the moment you lay your eyes on the 2026 Firebird Trans Am, it's impossible not to feel that nostalgic rush. The exterior styling screams heritage, but with a futuristic edge. The design pays tribute to the classic late 70s Trans Am, but everything about it has been modernized, from the aerodynamic sculpting to the lighting design. Up front, the signature split grille makes a triumphant return, now sharper and sleeker, flanked by ultra-slim LED matrix headlights that pierce through the night. The iconic Firebird emblem proudly spreads its wings across the hood, glowing subtly under the clear coat, giving the car an aura of power even before it roars to life. The hood bulge isn't just for show. It hides a beast waiting to be unleashed. The muscular fenders, the aggressive stance, and the flowing roofline all blend vintage American power with 21st century performance aesthetics. Air intakes are functional, feeding cool air into the engine and braking systems, while the carbon fiber front splitter and side skirts improve downforce. Around the back, the LED taillight bar stretches seamlessly across the rear fascia. Inspired by the classic Trans Am tail design, but with a modern signature light pattern that instantly identifies it from a distance. The quad exhaust outlets hint that this machine means business, while the subtle ducktail spoiler adds both style and aerodynamic balance. Every angle of the 2026 Trans Am tells a story of rebellion, performance, and craftsmanship. The car sits on massive 20-inch forged aluminum wheels, wrapped in Michelin Pilot Sport 4S tires, gripping the road like claws. You can opt for the high-performance package that includes lightweight carbon wheels and Brembo carbon ceramic brakes, making it track-ready right from the factory. Even the paint finishes are special. From classic black and gold to modern metallic red and stealth gray, each color has a personality of its own. Step inside, and the nostalgia continues, but now infused with luxury and digital sophistication. The interior of the 2026 Firebird Trans Am is where old-school muscle meets next-gen comfort. As soon as you open the frameless door, you're greeted by a cabin drenched in Alcantara, carbon fiber, and brushed aluminum. The seats are racing-inspired, yet unbelievably comfortable, featuring memory foam, bolstering, and heating, cooling, and massage functions. The iconic Trans Am logo is embroidered on the headrests and softly illuminated on the dashboard trim. The driver's cockpit is pure excitement. A fully digital 14-inch driver display gives you customizable performance data, while a floating 12.5-inch central touchscreen houses Pontiac's latest infotainment system powered by GM's UltraLink OS, wireless Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, a 16-speaker Bose sound system, and built-in Amazon Alexa come standard. The steering wheel is flat-bottomed with tactile metal paddles and a red ignition button right in the center, a symbolic nod to the fighter jet spirit that defines this car. And yes, there's still a manual shifter option for purists who live for that raw, mechanical connection. Pontiac didn't forget the little details either. Ambient lighting that pulses with engine revs, customizable gauge themes inspired by classic Trans Am clusters, and even a drive mode selector shaped like the original gear knob. It's all nostalgia meeting innovation in perfect harmony. For tech lovers, a head-up display projects speed, G-forces, and even a small holographic Firebird logo on the windshield. The cabin feels tight, driver-focused, and alive. A space where every inch reminds you that you're driving something truly special. Now let's talk performance. The beating heart of this beast. Under the hood, the 2026 Firebird Trans Am offers two brutal powertrains. The base model packs a 5.7-liter twin-turbo V8, pushing out around 620 horsepower, paired with an 8-speed dual-clutch transmission. But for those who crave insanity, the Trans Am Supercharged Edition takes it up a notch with a 6.2-liter supercharged V8, delivering an earth-shaking 750 horsepower and 680 pound-feet of torque. It rockets from 0 to 60 in just 3.1 seconds and hits a top speed of around 205 miles. Performance isn't just about straight-line power. Pontiac engineers made sure it corners as fiercely as it accelerates. The chassis is built on GM's Alpha platform, tuned with adaptive magnetic ride control and electronic limited slip differential. Whether you're carving mountain roads or blasting down the drag strip, the Firebird feels planted, precise, and incredibly responsive. Steering feedback is razor sharp, and the braking performance is phenomenal thanks to the massive Brembo system. In track mode, the exhaust opens up completely, unleashing that raw, throaty V8 soundtrack that sends chills down your spine. Fuel efficiency isn't exactly its strong suit, but who buys a Firebird to save gas? Still, it manages an impressive balance, offering cylinder deactivation and hybrid assist technology that improves city driving economy when needed. Pontiac has clearly embraced the future while staying true to its roots, a rare balance in today's automotive world. Safety and convenience also see a huge leap forward. The 2026 Trans Am comes equipped with advanced driver assistance features, including adaptive cruise control, lane keeping assist, blind spot detection, automatic emergency braking, and a new 360-degree vision system for tight parking spots. But all these features can be tuned down or turned off in sport or track mode, putting full control back in the driver's hands where it belongs. Now let's talk about pricing. The 2026 Pontiac Firebird Trans Am starts around $78,000 for the base version, while the supercharged V8 edition pushes past $105,000. Fully loaded with carbon upgrades, premium interior trim, and special edition packages, you're looking at roughly $120,000. It's not cheap, but for a car that delivers old-school muscle, modern-day performance, and luxury refinement, it's worth every penny. In a market filled with electric crossovers and silent EVs, the Firebird Trans Am stands as a loud, unapologetic reminder of what driving passion truly means. It's not about numbers, it's about emotion and the sound, the feel, the rush. It's a car that connects you to a legacy of speed and freedom, something that no digital SUV can replicate. Pontiac may have been gone for years, but this car proves legends never really die. They just wait for the right time to rise again. So there you have it, the 2026 Pontiac Firebird Trans Am, a legend reborn for the modern era. If you love the sound of thunder, the thrill of raw power, and the feeling of owning the road, this is the machine for you. 2026 Chevrolet Nova 454. This isn't just a nameplate returning from history. It's a full-blown resurrection of American power, design, and rebellion. The Nova 454 of 2026 has been built to remind the world that Chevy still knows how to make your pulse race with every press of the throttle. From the moment you see it, the 2026 Nova 454 commands your attention. Chevrolet has blended modern aerodynamic design with bold retro muscle cues. The front fascia is an aggressive reinterpretation of the original Nova's iconic face. Sharp LED matrix headlights sit within a sculpted hood that carries subtle bulges to hint at the monster beneath. The massive front grille is blacked out, with a glowing Chevy bow tie emblem and active air shutters that open and close depending on cooling needs and speed. The front bumper features integrated carbon fiber splitters that not only enhance its presence but also boost downforce. The side profile tells another story: wide, muscular fenders that house 21-inch forged alloy wheels wrapped in Michelin Pilot Sport 5 tires. The car sits lower than any previous Nova, thanks to its adaptive magnetic ride suspension. The flowing roofline tapers into a fastback-style rear, giving it a modern coupe silhouette without abandoning its classic spirit. Subtle chrome details run along the window edges, paying homage to the 70s Nova SS trim. Every crease, every vent, every line on this car has been sculpted for both style and aerodynamic precision. At the rear, you're greeted by a blend of nostalgia and future design. The taillights are slim LED bars that stretch across the width of the back, divided by the Chevrolet badge illuminated in a soft amber glow. A bold rear diffuser with quad titanium exhaust tips signals that this car means serious business. There's also an active rear spoiler that adjusts based on speed and cornering force, giving the Nova 454 the right amount of stability during high-speed runs. And yes, that deep, menacing rumble you hear when the engine starts up is real. It's not simulated. Chevy made sure this car sounds as wild as it looks. Step inside, and the 2026 Nova 454 continues to impress. The interior strikes a fine balance between high-performance aggression and luxury comfort. As soon as you open the frameless doors, you're welcomed by a mix of Alcantara, carbon fiber, and fine leather. The driver-focused cockpit puts everything exactly where it should be. A fully digital 14-inch instrument cluster behind a flat-bottom steering wheel, customizable to display performance data, navigation, and even G-forces. The steering wheel itself features tactile aluminum paddle shifters and the Nova 454 logo embossed at the center. The seats are racing-style buckets with integrated headrests, crafted from lightweight carbon fiber and upholstered in two-tone Napa leather with contrast stitching. They offer both heating and cooling, along with 16-way electronic adjustments for perfect ergonomics. The center console features a minimalist design with a crystal-clear 12.9-inch infotainment touchscreen powered by Chevrolet's new UltraLink OS. It supports wireless Android Auto, Apple CarPlay, voice command, and an AI-driven assistant that can learn your driving habits to suggest optimal performance modes. Surrounding you is a 16-speaker Bose performance audio system that delivers crisp clarity, whether you're enjoying classic rock or testing out that V8 soundtrack. The ambient lighting system can be customized with over 30 color combinations, syncing with your driving mode. Red pulses for sport, blue for comfort, and a wild purple glow for track mode. It's a subtle but thrilling detail that enhances every drive. Chevrolet has clearly gone all out with materials. Every surface you touch feels premium. Brushed aluminum accents, suede headliner, and real carbon trim pieces on the dashboard and doors. But despite its luxury, the Nova 454 doesn't let you forget that it's a muscle car at heart. The start button glows red, the revs rise quickly, and even the infotainment screen can switch to a performance telemetry display that tracks your acceleration, braking force, and engine temperature in real time. Now let's talk about what really makes the 2026 Nova 454 special. The performance. Under the hood lies a re-engineered 6.6-liter twin-turbocharged V8 engine that produces a jaw-dropping 720 horsepower and 810 pound-feet of torque. It's paired with an advanced 10-speed dual-clutch transmission that delivers lightning-fast shifts. This car can rocket from 0 to 60 miles per hour in just 3.1 seconds, making it one of the quickest muscle cars Chevrolet has ever built. The top speed? A stunning 205 miles per hour, electronically limited for safety. But it's not just brute force. Chevy has integrated a hybrid assist system known as eBoost, a 100-horsepower electric motor that adds instant torque during acceleration while improving efficiency. The Nova 454 also includes an active cylinder deactivation system that shuts down 4 cylinders during light cruising, helping deliver a respectable 23 miles per gallon on the highway. Impressive for a 700-plus horsepower beast. Handling has seen a revolutionary upgrade as well. Thanks to the adaptive magnetic ride control and electronically controlled limited slip differential, the Nova 454 grips the road like a sports coupe rather than a classic muscle machine. Whether you're carving mountain roads or cruising city streets, the suspension constantly adjusts to deliver maximum comfort or razor-sharp precision. Brembo carbon ceramic brakes ensure fade-free stopping power, while launch control and torque vectoring make it nearly impossible to lose traction even when you push it hard. Driving this car feels like a blend of old-school raw power and modern-day intelligence. The roar of the V8 combined with the instant torque from the eBoost hybrid system gives you a driving experience that's both addictive and sophisticated. And yet when you switch it to comfort mode, the ride softens, the exhaust quiets down, and the Nova transforms into a surprisingly refined grand tourer ready for long-distance drives. In terms of pricing, the 2026 Chevrolet Nova 454 isn't cheap, but it's fair considering what you're getting. The base model starts around $89,900, with higher trims and performance packages pushing it close to $115,000. You can choose between rear-wheel and all-wheel drive configurations, with several optional performance and appearance packages including carbon fiber body panels, ceramic brake upgrades, and a track-focused SSX edition rumored to hit 760 horsepower. Chevrolet also offers a unique personalization program for Nova buyers, letting you choose from exclusive paint shades, custom interior stitching, and even performance tuning presets. It's clear that the company wants this car to feel as special as it looks. Not just a rebadged classic, but a reborn legend. In a world filled with electric crossovers and quiet sedans, the 2026 Chevrolet Nova 454 stands out as a pure expression of power and personality. It's loud, unapologetic, and deeply emotional, a tribute to a golden era of American muscle reborn through cutting-edge technology. This car isn't just made to drive. It's made to feel. Every rev, every curve, and every sound reminds you that this is what passion on wheels truly means. So, for those who've been waiting for a muscle car that blends heritage with high-tech excellence, the Nova 454 is your answer. It's a machine built for drivers who crave the thrill of raw horsepower but still demand modern sophistication. Chevrolet has not only resurrected a legend, they've redefined it for the future. That's all for today's deep dive into the 2026 Chevrolet Nova 454. If you enjoyed this review, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe to AutoRush Pro, and turn on notifications so you don't miss any of our upcoming reviews of the most exciting cars from the USA, UK, Canada, and Germany. Until next time, keep the engines roaring and the roads wide open.